So, good morning to the Monday morning inspiration for the joy of creation and the magic of art, creativity, and play. So, behind me, you see our deck, and behind me, okay, so I have to move a little bit. You also see my new orchid. Anyway, good morning from beautiful Costa Rica. So today we are talking about you create you. Did you know? Were you aware of that? And what does this even mean? And what does this have to do with the joy of creation? And what does this have to do with art? So what if living is an art? What if your life is one beautiful big canvas that you are painting on a daily basis, and not even daily, but moment to moment? So what if every single choice that you are making is creating you, is creating your life? First of all, with all of that, are you willing to acknowledge that you create everything in your life? Of course, there are other people who are creating too, right? So we are not an isolated event, but we are with other people in our lives. So they are also making choices and they create with you. Yet, what if it is your choice to choose what you make out of their choices? Does this make any sense? So I'm drinking my green tea here. What is this actually all that I'm talking about? You know, the thing is when we say, when we basically say they did it and I don't have choice, I couldn't do anything about it, or when you say you don't have choice, you are putting yourself into this passive position of being a victim of other people's choices. What if you are not at the effect of other people? What if you always can choose what you make out of everything? What if you can choose in the morning when you wake up? This morning I woke up not to bird sound, but to a weed cutter right next door. This is here in Costa Rica, how they cut lawn with a weed cutter. So I was like, so usually I wake up to this beautiful bird sound and bird song. So what if everything is creation? What if you are really actually an active element in your life? And what if you are also an active element for the earth and for everything around you? When we got here, like it's a week ago now that we got here into Costa Rica, and I have never seen Costa Rica that dry. I was already surprised at the airport, around the airport, which is about 3 hours 3 hours north. Gee, is this funny? From here. So it was all dry. So there's an area in Costa Rica where it is dry. It's the northwest, but usually it is really all green and lush. So I was surprised and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's the north here, but then still by us here further south, everything, the grass, it's all brown. And so I was like asking questions. What can I create here? What can I create here? Remember, you are creating your life. So I'm always checking in with the earth. Can we change this? Can we change this here together, like with the elementals and the fairies and all the beings that are around here? And I got a yes. So then I'm like, okay, what's it going to take for rain to show up? It's not working for me to see plants suffer, to see, things being less than what I know is possible. And took about 4 days and the rain started. And it's funny, it's only raining in our little area here, just around the corner. It has not been raining. So I asked my friend, would you like some rain there? And he said, I don't know. So see, there are points of view about rain. Like How many people have a point of view that it always has to be sunny, that it, you know, the sky has to be blue all the time? What if instead we ask the earth, wow, what is actually working for you, earth? Do you require rain? So this is creation. This is where we are this active element for everything around us. You are creating you. You are creating your life. You are creating how you show up. Right away in the morning, what are you choosing when you wake up? What is the choice you are making? Oh, I feel blah, blah, blah. I feel sad. Oh, it's another day. It's Monday. And it's going to be, I don't know what. Maybe where you are. Oh, there's a beautiful little, I was just waving here in front of the camera. There was a little bee showing up. It is another blizzard. It's bad. It's wrong. Well, what is this creating for your life? Does this feel good to you? If it feels light and if it feels joyful for you, well, then keep choosing it. Yet, if it is not joyful for you, what else could you choose? What other choice could you make? Could you choose that, oh, wow, what, you could ask a question such as, wow, I wonder what glorious adventure I'm going to have today. I wonder, oh, there's a hummingbird. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. I wonder what beautiful, miraculous earth being I'm going to see today. I wonder, what can I receive today from the planet? What can I create today? What can I paint today? What can I cook today? I wonder what amazing smoothie I can make today. I wonder what my body would enjoy today. Hey body, what would you like today? What would be fun for you today? So, like as an example with the orchid behind me, it's a big orchid plant and I have no idea. I cannot take it back with me into the United States, and it would be too big, and also it's not allowed to do that. So I cannot travel with this plant. Also, would the plant survive? It's a really big, beautiful orchid with, you know, those of you who are on the phone, big white flowers, and those of you who will watch the video in the future will see it's beautiful, big, white orchids. So it's an amazing plant, and I would love to have it with me all the time, but would it be actually working for the plant? And I got, it would like to stay here. So, okay, I'm enjoying its beauty right now while I'm here, and I also started painting it. And then I talked to some people already, and they would be willing to take care of it for me while I'm gone. So I will have it again when I come back. So it's like, it's where we are in question, where this is creation, where we create also our future. So my future will have an orchid in it. And this is just a tiny example. But truly, what is possible? So what would you like you to be? And when you have any like bad hair day moments, or you are in a place where you could conclude you are sad or you are depressed or anything, ask, who am I being? Is this me? Just ask this, and it might change already. And then one question I love asking is, body, show me me. Body, show me me. What is me? That is changing things for me a lot, right in the very moment. You create you create your day, you create how you show up. Have you ever noticed when you show up joyful and cheerful and happy, that you run into people that are joyful, or you all of a sudden meet somebody, they suggest a project to you, or you come across an amazing class that just pops up out of nowhere. So this is when we are this joyful. There are fairy tales also about these joyful beings, or when Harry Potter takes this potion, the lucky potion, and then he is just like not functioning from the head, but he's just following the energy. Oh, it feels just so light to go see Hagrid right now. And it's late and it's getting dark, but it's like he's following that lightness no matter what. And then have you ever noticed when you have one of those days or one of those moments that all of a sudden things show up out of the blue? This is where we are actually in the moment, and we are this joyful being that we truly are, where nothing can stop us. It's also a lightness. It is not like, oh, no, I must be joyful. I must be in the moment. No, it's like, and we function from question. What can I choose now? What else can I choose? If I created me today, what could I choose right away? Questions like that. Do you notice anything shifting and changing? So keep asking questions. And in Costa Rica here, they say pura vida. This is their greeting, which means pure life. Pura vida, pure life. What if you had that energy? Do you get the energy of that? Imagine you would greet people and they would greet you with pura vida. Live life in the moment. Create your life in the moment. And if we approached and lived life with that, what would be different? Do you get the energy of that? How would that be different for you? What could you create from that space? I don't know whether you hear the birds. There's also like other little beings that make noise. We have these beautiful small salamanders here. They are very pretty. They have a red head and the tail is red, and then the tail changes to black. So is that choice in the moment, where we can be one thing now and one other thing in the next moment? Even if you have a moment where you are angry and upset, okay, enjoy that. And then don't get hung up in it. But okay, now what can I choose? Now could you see maybe the beauty of everything that is around you, even if it's snow and ice? Can you see the glistening colors? Can you see the crystals? Can you observe the snowflakes? Well, what do they look today? When it's raining here, it's so beautiful. What can we receive from the rain? I was walking around in the rain yesterday with buckets of water, and then some of the fruit trees here and this banana plant got some more water. We were just walking around with these buckets and in the rain and having fun. So my friends, keep creating. I'm going to paint now. You can use this also for creation. You know, what can I create today? What can I paint today? What can I do with, I unpacked a silk, for instance, one of my silks, white and beautiful and, you know, ready to be stretched. But when I unpacked it, I saw on the back side in one spot, there was like a dust, a grayish dust marking, not big, just a small area, which is not supposed to be on silk when I buy it, but it's there. And I'm like, okay, so what can I create with it? It's all creation. What can you create with the mishappenings? What can you create with like a pot falling down on the floor? It's like, okay, so now what? Body, now what? What can we create with this? Create you, create your day, make it the best day so far, all right? So I let you go with that. Have a beautiful week, keep creating. I wonder what you are all going to create. So I will be back on the Monday Morning Inspiration next Monday, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Also come on and share what you are creating. What is it? Share with everybody, and what contribution would that be to the world? I see you soon. I'm so grateful for you being here, and next week we are going to talk about, I don't know yet, on March 6th. So I have a class online, and it is about pura vida, pure life, living in the moment and making it the best day, the best life ever. So if that would be fun for you, join us on March 6th, which is in 2 days, for Pure Life. And I see you soon. I talk with you soon. And I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you so much. Bye. Move in my direction. La 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 la.